The inaugural Cape Town ePrix takes place on Saturday. Vaylen Kirtley is there with drivers set to get their first taste of the circuit tomorrow with a shakedown in the afternoon. Let's hear from Vay. And of course, with the electricity situation, how does this work? Because you think e-cars, you're thinking they need to be charged, or it doesn't work like that? Hi, Vay.
Hi, Dudu. Thank you very much. That's certainly the question on every South African's minds, because on a daily basis we deal with load shedding. But the way that Formula E runs, because it is a global circuit that goes to street circuits around the world, they're fully sustainable. So they travel not only with their own chargers, but also with their own generators powered by a very special biofuel to ensure that not only the cars can keep on going, but of course that the international broadcast can be beamed to over 200 million viewers worldwide. It is a magnificent day here, and I think that the solar power energy in Cape Town and the inverters and the batteries are working at full strength, because it is a magnificent day. But the drivers are only going to get out onto the circuit tomorrow with the shakedown, and it works a little bit differently in a Formula E to what it does in a Formula 1, where their race weekend is over 3 days. In Formula E, they have their qualifying and their race day on the same day, and that's going to be on Saturday. So lots of excitement here in the mother city, and I'm standing in the garages, in the pit lanes, with the current Formula E championship leader. He's a German Mauritian from the Tag Heuer Porsche Formula E team, Pascal Vaylen. A very good afternoon. Welcome to Newzroom Afrika. Good to be chatting to you. First, I want to speak about the African roots, because we've got a massive motorsporting event here on the continent.
Yeah, my mother is from Mauritius, so yeah, that's why I probably don't look like a typical German. Yeah, I mean, I love going there. You know, we have a lot of family there, so every winter, yeah, we spend there, and I prefer the beach, sun in the winter than snow and cold temperatures, what we have in Germany.
So I'm sure you're looking very forward to this Cape Town race.
Yeah, it's a great place to be. It's my first time in Cape Town, and you know, it just sounds awesome racing in Cape Town. So can't wait to see the track. We prepared in a simulator, but tomorrow we are actually the first time on track. And yeah, let's see how it will be. The track looks pretty fast. A lot of high speed corners. A bit bumpy maybe, but let's confirm that tomorrow.
That's what everybody is saying, that it could be the fastest circuit that you see in 2023 on the Formula E series. You had already 3 fast laps in your season with just 4 races down. How do you think that the circuit will suit your driving?
Difficult to say right now, because it's a new track, so no one has experience on that track. And you know, it's new for everyone. It's about finding the right setup for the track, finding the right rhythm. Also the drivers, you know, we need to get a good rhythm on track and find the little secrets, what the track needs. And then let's see. But overall, we have a good package. We've been super strong this season so far. Won already 2 races, and yeah, therefore we are optimistic.
How are you going to turn around the disappointments in Hyderabad? You came from back-to-back victories in India. Didn't go so well in India?
Well, India, I would say, was special circumstances, because we had an issue in practice session. So because we only have 2 practice sessions a weekend, we missed half of that time, and still managed to get decent points with P4 in the race. Yeah, which was actually our worst race this year so far. So therefore, I would say, if everything goes normal, we should be able to fight for a podium. But you know, the competition is tough. It's hard. It's a difficult championship, and things can change quickly.
Some Formula 1 fans will remember you from when you raced in Formula 1. How does Formula E compare?
It's very different. Well, first of all, the technology, obviously, driving full electric, being the most efficient race car. You know, we are just driving on street circuits, so that's a really big difference. We have 1 tire for wet and dry conditions, so we never change the tire. It's always the same one. And yeah, there are a few, let's say, secrets in terms of driving, how you would need to drive differently. But at the end of the day, it's a race car, and you always try to be as fast as possible.
The tickets sold out pretty quickly here for the Cape Town ePrix. What can people expect on Saturday?
I think we can expect a great show. In Formula E there's always a lot of action going on in the races. Because we are racing on street circuits, there's no room for errors. So if you make a mistake, you most likely end up in the wall, which is a hard concrete wall. And therefore I think the show for the fans is great. And very happy to hear that it's sold out. Coming to a new venue, you always need to start getting the interest from everyone. It's a bit of an unknown, but great to hear that so many people are interested here.
Pascal, Vaylen, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, Tag Heuer Porsche Formula E team have been the team to beat so far. We are now in round 5 when the race gets underway here in Cape Town. But they are the ones that are leading. They are the ones with the target on their back. And as you can see, it is a hive of activity amongst all of the Formula E teams as they just get ready their cars for the shakedown tomorrow as well as the first practice. It's very important in Formula E not only to manage your energy during the race, but also how you manage your car, how you manage qualifying, because if you do go into the concrete barrier, your team has no time to be able to get your car ready again for the race. So there is a lot of strategy, and also something that you'll hear from a lot of the drivers is just how much work goes in to them speaking to the engineers, because a lot of what is done on race day comes down to the software strategy in the team and not only your ability as a driver. Dudu, lots of excitement here in the Mother City, and we'll be bringing you all of the action from the Cape Town ePrix. But for now, that's it from just outside of Greenpoint Stadium, which is where the circuit will be. It's 2 points, just under 3 kilometers.
Looking forward to all the action. Thank you very much, Vaylen Kirtley.